If you've been wondering how to export 300 DPI in Lightroom, this video will clear it up quickly and the right way. And if this helps you save time, make sure to hit like and subscribe for more simple Lightroom tutorials. First, here's the important part. If you're using Lightroom Desktop, the cloud version, you do not get a manual DPI or PPI setting during export. Lightroom Desktop only gives you export options like dimensions in pixels and quality. So if you are looking for a box where you can type in 300 DPI, you won't find it there. But don't worry, there is a correct method to get a high-resolution export that works for printing and professional use. The goal is to export the image at full resolution, so it stays as detailed as possible. To do that, go to your photo and click Share, then choose Export As. Once the export panel opens, set quality to 100. This helps preserve the most detail in your image. Next, look at dimensions. Choose full size if you want Lightroom to export the original resolution, or choose a custom high resolution if you need a specific image size for your project. That's the key idea here. Lightroom Desktop does not let you directly set 300 DPI, but exporting at full size with maximum quality gives you a full resolution file that can be used for printing or further editing. In many cases, the print software or printer will handle the DPI interpretation based on the image size. If you absolutely need exact DPI control, then the better option is Adobe Lightroom Classic. Lightroom Classic gives you more export control, which is much better for print workflows and detailed output settings. For general use, you can also export in sRGB. If you're working in a professional print environment, Adobe RGB may be the better choice. So to recap, in Lightroom Desktop, use Share, Export As, quality at 100, and full size or a custom high resolution. That's the practical way to export for 300 DPI when the direct setting isn't available. If you need exact DPI control, switch to Lightroom Classic. If this video helped, please like the video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you don't miss the next Lightroom guide. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.